Hey guys, great to see you. It is getting close to evening here, and so I've got just a little bit of time. I've kind of got away by myself on the front porch, but it is chilly. It's supposed to get really cold tonight, and it's been overcast here in North Georgia. But welcome to Dirt Road Believer. I am Tina, and I'm so happy that you're with me today. Let's see, we're going to go on a little birthday adventure. My daughter turned 17, and we had family over. So we're going to have a little bit of video about that. And then our devotion today is called Sibling Rivalry. Why does it seem like it is just ever present in every single generation? We're going to talk about that. And I invite you to come here every Tuesday and Thursday for my videos and devotions. And please like, share, and subscribe. So enjoy today's video, and I'll be right back with our devotion.
I'm not going to say it.
I mean, it's got good flavor. It's not hot, but it's got
not
good flavor.
hot enough.
But it's still got good flavor.
In what
I made
sense?
buffalo dip that's doesn't have enough buffaloes in it. Needs more buffaloes.
If I was eating it, it'd be fine for me because I don't want buffaloes in it.
I don't like it for the first time.
No. Okay, kiss.
Coleman, I was actually going to give you this job like during the party and stuff. Why not?
Well, hey everybody!
Hey!
Look at your
Where did you come from?
Fancy.
She went to the bathroom.
Oh,
bathroom.
You were standing right there when I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I thought you came up from
Both
the
of y'all
basement.
did
I was
that.
like, what are you
No,
doing?
Mac felt scared me to death, and I think I did the same to him. Hey, how you doing, Rose?
Where was the construction?
On the other side of the mountain.
Oh.
And they have, I don't know, they're digging out the, I don't know, making more lanes or something.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear tissue lover. Happy birthday to you. And you get to blow your spit on this one. Blow away.
Block it.
Yay! Sweet. It's so cute.
I love how they put the 17 right there.
That is so cute. Okay, so there look how far down they are. There's probably wax in that. I'd scrape the top part of the icing off just if I were you. There you go. All right. It was so cute.
But you can't
Well,
move.
trust me, you won't.
Why can't you move?
Okay, it's recording.
Giving you a shot in your
Stop.
Coleman, quit.
I'm recording you doing that.
Coleman.
Come here, Adam. Where are we going?
Just filming.
Get over here.
Oh!
Massive. Not as massive as him.
Come on, Matt.
All right.
I don't know. I can't tell if I'm.
Hi, I'm here too.
We all look yellow.
Adam, come stand right here.
Lens flare.
Wait, it's
Lens
split.
flare.
Okay, ready? Can I see Crawford?
Yes.
On your mark, get set. Cheese. Okay, on 3. Happy birthday. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday!
Don't be.
You see our deck outside? You see our deck outside?
One of us. One.
Okay, this is a good one. There's 4 answers.
You guys are allowing him to do that.
Okay, and these are major points, so y'all know these. Okay, Gran, Mama. You know the answer first. Clap your hand. Name a public place where you see parents disciplining their children.
Church.
Playground.
You gotta clap your hand. No, Mama.
They said 2 different things. Playground.
Playgrounds.
Don't.
Number 3 answer. What did you say?
Church.
And
Oh, I know
y'all get
this
it.
one.
Wait, number 3
Shoot, I
answer.
know what it is.
Name
It's
a
me?
decision. Yes, it's on you now. Name a decision people make that will affect their entire life.
Again?
It's the same question.
Just don't take one of their.
College.
He already said that.
Marriage.
Okay, that was the number one answer.
What kind of decision there?
I know, I didn't think about it.
Why didn't y'all say get a tattoo?
That's
Okay, name something your dog would eat if you let him.
a sock.
Okay. Name something your mother-in-law complains about when she visits your house.
How clean it is.
Okay. Name something you're never too old to get your mom to do for you.
I'm sorry, how dirty it is. Cook my dinner.
Okay.
17 seconds.
Okay.
That's it? That's the
Yeah,
only
that's
questions
it.
I get?
Just 3.
Oh man, I was looking for.
Oh,
You know,
she get 5.
I know you get lots.
You did great.
Actually, it's not how clean my house is, it's how dirty my house is. But anyway, I said it wrong.
No, in your case it is.
I know, but I was thinking of.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that little family video. We had so much fun together. It's been a long time since my family's been able to get together. So we really enjoyed it. All right, we're in January Genesis. So as you know, we're plugging through the book of January. The book of Genesis in January. And the last couple of devotions, we have alluded to the animosity between the siblings Ishmael and Isaac, who were Abraham's sons. So sibling rivalry, guys, I mean, it started all the way back with Cain and Abel. Don't you remember Cain killed his brother Abel because he was jealous of his generous offering? So sibling, and then it just continues. I mean, we got Cain and Abel. Then we've got Isaac's son, and then Jacob's sons that we're going to talk about today, and then the sons of Jacob. Remember Joseph, who was sold into slavery. Even Noah's sons, there was some contention between them. So it just seems like sibling rivalry is inevitable. And if you have a sibling or you have more than one child, you know it just goes on and on and on. So, of course, to the degree siblings experience jealousy or hatred, that varies, but it still continues. So to find the answer to why does it seem like every generation experiences this, we have to go back to Genesis chapter 3, which we've already been through, but here is where God issues a curse. And the curse to the serpent was this. I'm only going to read part of it. This is Genesis 3:15, and it says, "And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers." So think about, who is Satan's offspring? Satan's offspring is anyone who believes his lies. So it definitely includes humans who will come to believe and to practice his lies. And that can even be two people from the same womb. Now, I'm not saying just because, you know, you have a tiff with your sibling that one of them is wicked and one of them is holy. I'm not saying that. But we can see how this animosity goes all the way back to the very beginning under this curse. So Isaac's sons were twins, Esau and Jacob, and they could not have been more different. Just their appearances. I mean, they were twins, but obviously they were fraternal twins, because Esau was red and hairy, and he was this outdoorsman. He loved to hunt. And then Jacob was a smooth-skinned man. He was more of an indoor man. And boy, did he have his mama's attention, because he and his mom had a really special relationship, which played into more of the jealousy between the two brothers. You've seen that before. So in Genesis 27, we have a plot. It's mainly led by Jacob's mother, but she sort of wheedles her way in and steals the blessing from Esau, who is the oldest son. And once that blessing is given, it's a done deal. So Esau runs out into the field to get something his father requested and comes back with a stew. Well, meanwhile, Jacob and his mother have done that and fooled Isaac, because his eyesight was failing. And he says, this is the blessing. Nations serve you and peoples will bow down to you. Well, then Esau comes back, and obviously he is very bitter, and you gave mine away. Give it to me. Switch blessings. He said, I can't. He did give him a blessing, but it was not the same, and it was not that nations will rule over you. So obviously Esau is mad, so mad that Rebecca has to send him away so that Esau will not kill Jacob. Okay, now time passes. As Andy Griffith says in his little monologues, time passes. About 20 years pass, and Jacob has gone off, and he has been working for his father-in-law all these years. And something really significant in these 20 years has happened with Esau. And we're going to read about it in Genesis, I believe it's 33. Genesis 33. So Jacob is about to meet back up with Esau. And he is terrified out of his mind. He thinks his brother is going to kill him because he knows what's gone down all those years ago. And he's expecting him to be furious. And then here in chapter 33, verse 4, it says, but Esau ran to meet Jacob and embraced him. He threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Then Esau looked up and saw the women and children who were the family of Jacob. And so what had happened in that 20 years with Esau was he let it go. He was able to let it go and forgive Jacob. And if we go back and we look at, I told you Esau got a blessing as well. And if we look at the blessing that Isaac gave Esau, he said this. He said, you will throw, the second part of that blessing says, you will throw off his yoke from off of your neck. Talking about his brother Jacob. Eventually, you're going to throw this thing off, and you're going to be able to live your own life without the weight of that. So Esau runs up to meet Jacob. He embraces him. They kiss each other. And then years later, they come back together, and they're able to bury their father Isaac together. So we have so much in Genesis pertaining to Jacob, who became Israel, who had the 12 sons, who started the 12 tribes of Israel. But it's Esau who has the answer to sibling rivalry. We don't hear much about Esau, but what we do hear, I hope we'll pay attention to, because he has the answer to sibling rivalry. It is forgiveness. Holding on to bitterness and resentment does nothing to punish your sibling, nothing at all. It only serves to be torturous to you, and you can't get on with it. So letting go and forgiving when it comes to our siblings that's what Esau teaches us, and that's the way it needs to be. Be good to yourself and forgive someone else. Call a sibling today if you have strife between them, and forgive. I hope that you have enjoyed today's devotion, and until next time, slow down. Take the dirt road, believer.